Joining us now for his thoughts on the January 6th committee's findings and what comes next is Officer Harry Dunn, who defended the Capitol on January 6th and still serves there today. Officer Dunn, we thank you for your service and for your time tonight. Appreciate you joining the show as always. You, of course, attended every single one of these hearings. We've spoken several times before. You've always talked about your desire for accountability. Would you say that today's criminal referrals, is this the type of accountability that you've been seeking all along?
Well, thanks. Like I said, thanks for having me on. I don't know if I don't necessarily know if I would say this is the type of accountability. It's a part of it. If you look at what the referrals actually do, it's not much. It actually just asks the Justice Department to look into, hey, we have evidence of, criminality here. Please investigate further and bring appropriate charges. However, the Justice Department, in theory, doesn't need those referrals to do their job and to bring charges against it. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a part of it.
So I'm an analogy person. I'm going to just say, if this is getting to first base, what would have been a home run in your estimation?
Well, for the committee, can't really. This is as much as they can do. This is what they can do. They made recommendations in the report to keep this type of thing from happening again. And that's one of the requests that I made during my testimony when I testified before the 1-6 committee was get to the bottom of what happened. Everybody has a role to play and in getting that accountability. And I think the 1-6 committee took that, and they did that job today.
But you said you wanted them to get to the bottom of it. Do you feel that they did? Did we get to the bottom of it?
I think so. I think all the questions have been answered about what happened and, why it happened. And those questions are clear. The evidence is clear about what happened to me. But like I said, I'm not a prosecutor or a lawyer. And that's who ultimately is going to determine if justice is served or not.
You were certainly a witness on that day. I'm curious ultimately how you feel that history will remember the work of this committee.
They should. I mean, this is an unprecedented attack. It's an unprecedented moment, dark stain in our history. And but it is our history, though, whether it's dark or not. The 1-6 committee, their work has been remarkable. Just the amount of things that they were able to uncover. They interviewed. They took their time with this, and I hope that I can't wait to read the full report, but I think that they got it right.
You and your colleagues recently received a Congressional Gold Medal for your actions on January 6th. Of course, the family of fallen officer Brian Sicknick refused to shake Republican Senate Leader Mitch McConnell's hand, saying they're doing a lot to support what caused the events of January 6th instead of denouncing them. Would you agree with that sentiment?
I've been thinking about their reaction to not shaking hands and that's the way that they chose to do it. And, I have no problem with what they did. I don't want to get into it too much about the way they did it. But there are people out there that, I would say that emboldened this rhetoric to continue to downplay what happened that day.
I'm curious, as we approach 2 years since that traumatic day for you and so many others, how are you personally doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing a lot better than I was a couple months ago, hell, a year ago. I'm doing a lot better. But I've said that healing is not a destination. It's a journey.
As a citizen and somebody who still works at the Capitol, what would you like to see happen to former President Trump?
Well, it's clear that he broke the law. I agree with all the referrals, and I think he needs to be held accountable. Nobody's above the law, so he needs to go to court and have his day in court.
Officer Harry Dunn, we thank you once again so much for joining us, for giving us your time once again.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.